In the cover, we have tablet. We have a USB hub, which connects everything. A Bluetooth speaker. We have a Bluetooth receiver. In-ear phone in. And some ear tips for the in-ear phone. We have a Bluetooth transmitter, which plugs into the headphone jack of the tablet. We have a microphone head and a microphone foot. And some USB cables to connect everything. And a power supply. If you want to speak through the microphone, either for using the voice changing function or giving voice commands, you need to plug in the microphone head into the microphone base by aligning these pins and clicking it in. To release, you would just press the button and pull it out. You use the USB-B cable and plugging it into the base. And the USB-C side of the same cable plugs either directly into the tablet or into the USB-C hub. Take note, here's the mute and unmute button. By pressing, you can mute or unmute. To use the Bluetooth speaker, you have to switch it on by pressing the middle button long. The LED starts blinking, and once it has paired with the tablet, stay steady. Now it's paired. To switch it off again, press again the middle button long. If you want to use the in-ear phone to give voice commands to an actor, you would plug in the in-ear phone into the receiver, and you would plug the transmitter into the headphone jack of the tablet. Now you can switch on the transmitter using the side on-off button, and switching on the receiver by pressing the button long. Starts to pair. Transmitter is connecting. Now it shows BTR3, which is this receiver, and it's ready to use. To switch it off, press again long for about 2-3 seconds the receiver's button and the slider to off. To charge any of the devices, you would plug a USB-A to C cable into the charger. Charger goes into the outlet. And now you could plug either this USB-C cable into any of these devices. But maybe you want to charge multiple at the same time, or you want to charge the tablet while using the microphone at the same time. So here we use the USB-C hub. The power supply gets plugged into the USB-C port with a flash icon. This side goes into the tablet. If you want to now use the microphone at the same time while charging, plug the microphone USB-C cable into the other USB-C port, and you can use any of these other USB-A ports to plug in other devices you want to charge. To start the app, tap on the icon on the screen. The left side of the app is the input configuration. In the left lower corner is a drop-down menu where you should select the microphone which you have connected. I have here a VAC USB microphone. You might have a Boya or a different model, so just select which one you have connected. On the left side you see the input level indicator which fluctuates while speaking. And next to it is a slider to increase or decrease the microphone's sensitivity. If you see the meter on the left side, hits the top level and turns red, then you should decrease the sensitivity to avoid audio distortions. Usually it's fine to leave this level in the center. The right side of the screen is to configure the output. On the lower right side you have another drop-down menu to select the output device. You can select here the Bluetooth speaker, or if you want to speak to the in-ear phone, select the tablet headphone jack, since that's where the Bluetooth transmitter is connected. Just above this you have a slider to increase or decrease the output volume. And on the very right side is the output level indicator, which shows you the output level. The application has as well a talk-through function. This is to talk from the microphone to either to the Bluetooth speaker or to the in-ear phones without changing your voice. This can be used, for example, to give instructions. To activate it, just click the button in the left upper corner, and to deactivate it, just click it again. To use the voice changing function, the middle of the screen is used. There's two rows. The middle row is for female speakers to change their voice into male speakers. The lower row is for male speakers who want to change their voice into a female speaker. Both of these have 4 age categories. The first is for a child, second for a young adult, then for an older adult, and for an elderly person. To use any of these presets, just tap the icon and your voice is instantly changed. Click the same icon again to deactivate the voice changing function, or click a different icon to select a different preset. In the center of the bottom of the screen, you see 3 parameters. These are changing when you tap one of the presets. These 3 parameters are actually defining your target voice. So if you want to create a custom voice, for example, which sounds better with your voice, or you have a different voice sound in mind, you can click on one of these custom buttons, 1, 2, 3, 4. Do your changes in the bottom row to change the parameters until you like the voice. These changes are automatically saved and you can load them by just clicking on the button whenever you like. If you want to play back a pre-recorded patient audio sample, you can select one here from the drop-down menu, press the playback button to play it back, and press the stop button to stop it. If you want to loop over one audio sample non-stop until you click the stop button, you can press the loop button. When you click this button, you have basically the same playback menu 8 times, so you can manage patterns of multiple files playing back or even playing back simultaneously. If you want to use a custom audio file which you recorded, at the very bottom of this window you have a file path where you could store one of your files on the tablet. Note that this file needs to be WAV format, 44.1 kHz and 16-bit. That's exactly how a CD works. The file which you drop in this folder will automatically load in this drop-down menu.